Hi parents, a major focus of our homework this year will be on reading fluency, and this video will explain the homework expectations and give you some helpful tips as you work with your child this year. Every Monday, your child will get a passage sent home that they will use the entire week because rereading is really good to help develop that fluency. And you will just time your student for a minute and write down on a separate paper any words that they miss, and that includes any words they skip.
You're going to read this passage and I'll tell you when to stop, okay?
Okay.
Put your finger under the first word and ready, begin.
It was summer after the third grade, and Kelsey was excited. Ever since she was little, Kelsey wanted to be an astronaut.
Next, have your child retell you what they read and just count on your fingers how many details they are able to tell you in under 1 minute. And you can use this rubric and assign them a score.
Nice reading. Okay, now can you tell me what you read?
So there's a girl named Kelsey, and she wanted to be an astronaut. And she went to space camp.
Next, you'll want to review any words that your child struggled with and give them some time to practice.
Right here, do you see this word?
Begun.
This, you said begun, but this has an ah right there. So what's the word going to be?
Began.
Began, yeah. So her father dropped her off the evening before camp began. Can you just read that much right there?
So her father dropped her off the evening before camp began.
Yes, and then you read 102 words, so you get to color your graph right all the way to here. Oh, right over here on this one. Want to color that in?
Now you are going to read that same section of the passage that your child read to your child, and you're going to model appropriate phrasing and expression and speed. Have your child follow along with their finger. I like to have them go under the words, and then I point my finger or pencil on the top so that they can kind of stay with me and track as I'm reading.
Now we're going to read that much again, and we're going to, well, I'm going to read it and you're going to listen, okay? All right, here we go. You put your finger under. Yeah, okay. It was the summer after third grade, and Kelsey was excited. Ever since she was.
Then the last step for Monday is to have your child reread that same part of the passage again for 1 minute, seeing if they can get more words correct this time. Then record their score and have them color in the graph.
Okay, now it's your turn to read again. You ready? Okay, just a minute and I'll tell you when to go. All right, go ahead.
It was the summer after third grade, and Kelsey was excited.
On Tuesday, we will do our third and fourth read of the passage. So you will start with the third read. Just again, have them read for 1 minute, marking down any mistakes that they make.
Passage again. Do you know why we're going to read it again?
Why?
Well, it's good to read the same thing several times because we can practice reading a little more smooth. And I don't want you to be thinking, oh my gosh, I have to go super fast. I just want you to be relaxed and try to think of going more smoothly as you read. Kind of like when we talk, you know, when we talk and it just sounds natural and smooth. That's what we want to do when we read too, okay?
Then have your child retell what they read to you and score it according to the rubric. Then take a minute or two to review any of the words that they missed, or maybe a certain sentence that sounded a little choppy. You could model that sentence and have them reread it. Then they can color in the graph for how many words correctly they read for this third read. And finally, you will have them reread the passage again for 1 minute, recording their score and have them coloring in their graph. Now, if you want, you can model the passage one more time before they do this, like you did yesterday. So on Wednesday, our homework is a little different. Again, you're going to read the same passage, but there's no timing, and you and your child are going to read it out loud together at the same time.
So today we get to read the whole passage and we're going to read together. Okay? So I want you to follow along with your finger, and I'm going to follow along. I'm going to go along the top. I'm going to be pointing with my pencil and we get to read it together. Okay? All right. It was the summer after third grade, and Kelsey was excited. Ever since she was little, Kelsey wanted to be an astronaut. This summer, she
Thursday will be the last day for this passage, and just like Wednesday, we won't do any timing today. Today, your child will read the entire passage independently with you helping as needed.
Okay, so today we've been reading Space Camp all week. Huh?
Yeah.
And this is our last day with it, and you get to read it by yourself today, and I get to listen. And I'll help you if you need help with the word, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's hear that beautiful reading.
It was
Just make sure that the homework sheet is filled out and your child's name is on it and send it back to school on Friday. We always want to focus on accuracy first. We want the students to be reading the words correctly before we start worrying about speed. And even then, we don't want to put too much pressure on our students. In fact, I don't even like to use the word fast and like read faster. I prefer to say to read more smoothly. Or to read more naturally. So just be aware of how your child is responding to that. And if they seem to be stressed out from the 1-minute reads, then you don't have to do them. You could maybe just choose a section of the passage. So maybe you're just going to do a paragraph, and you can do all the steps that we've outlined in this video just with that paragraph. Or maybe you just want to take a break from timing for a couple weeks and then go back. So just watch your child and see how they respond. Okay, I hope this video was valuable for you. If you have any questions or concerns about anything, please feel free to reach out and email me. And thanks so much for watching.